How's it? Today is December 15th, um, Wednesday. That's not usually how I open, but whatever. Whatever. Today was the first day where I have just a clean and jerk on Wednesday. I don't think I do those very often. It's almost always a hang clean or a power clean on Wednesdays, or something of those two combined. So it's interesting for me. I'm not complaining. I'd much rather do a full clean than try to force myself to power clean a lot of weight. Yeah, today's like 3 sets of 1+1 at 120 is extremely easy. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think this is to sort of gear me up to lift heavier later in the week. Whereas if I go for a power clean, I just talked about it. Like the way I view power cleans is that they're significantly more difficult even with less weight. Because I don't have the luxury of um, catching the bar at a low height and allowing my legs to move. Um, I have to like focus on maximal power output, and that in itself is pretty taxing. I also have to really focus on timing when I do power cleans, but I think I could also work timing when I'm doing full cleans. So I'm fine with that here. But yeah, 120 is typically, if I was thinking about competing, 120 is usually where I know I can open at. It's a very comfortable weight for me. It's like I can always open at 120 or higher. Hopefully in the coming meet, whatever meet I decide to do in the future, hopefully I will open above 120. That way, give me some room to actually clean and jerk a PR or something. I don't know. But all of these again, super easy. Um, I think one thing that Steve was taking into account was also my lower back from Monday being a little bit tweaked. It sort of stopped me from pressing yesterday, and so if it happened to be such that cleans hurt it, then like me doing 120 for just a couple full cleans is probably a pretty smart decision. And then like the issue would be right here, would be the dip into the jerk, because that's sort of I mean, generally speaking, my hips and my lower back are pretty neutral there. But if I end up getting pushed back a little bit further, like if the bar gets pushed back on my heels there, then it's not a great time and it's not a great look. But um, yeah, it's fine. So pretty happy with all the way that everything's moving. I think that 120 clean is around the area where I start to end up throwing my hips a little bit, but uh, none of these actually I really throw my hips. It happened a lot on Monday for my snatches, and it happened a lot last week Friday. So, like as a general rule, I'm like pretty happy with the way that these cleans are looking. Not happy with that jerk, but like it does get worse at heavier weights for obvious reasons, and I think largely it has to do with me not believing or not trusting the strength that I know I have, because like I can clean deadlift this here and have it be perfect, like perfect like foot pressure and like leg drive there. I'm not really hip hinging as much as my other lifts suggest. Like at 130 last week, I just throw my hips forward, and that's like not something that I'm proud of. So I need to point it out here so that I can hear myself talk about it in the future before Friday, hopefully. And then I did some barbell bent over rows here. I did 3 sets of 12 because this was a lot faster than 5 sets of 5. That's a simple reason. That is the only reason why I did this. And then I finished off with some dumbbell overhead walks. I don't know when I'm gonna go up to load the bigger dumbbell, but out of time constraints, like this is why I did this. So I'm pretty happy with this. Um, Not the greatest workout, but it's something, and something is more than nothing. But that's it for today. Like a real easy, real light day. Happy my back's not hurting. So thank you for watching. Shoots.